What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Life with Jay, formerly known as a trucker named Jay. Checking in. Uh, Good morning to you on this Tuesday. Wanted to come at you with a video um, on some things that was on my mind and based on some things I've seen and some, giving you some intentions on what my next couple of videos might be about or what the flow of the channel is going to be about going forward. So I made a decision that I've seen it on some other channels. I'm trying to slowly but surely get back into the flow of doing videos more um, consistently. And I've seen on another YouTube channel where the guy had started, re-recording older videos. And it wasn't a trucking channel. It was just like a regular YouTube channel about something else. And I thought it was a good idea for me to consider that as well. I have a lot of videos that I've put out over the course of, 4 years, 5 years. And a lot of it, could be issued in an updated fashion. A lot of the information in regards to Swift and CRST, my thoughts on those companies, just my thoughts on trucking in general, from looking at it from a different perspective than, maybe 3 years ago. Um, and so I will be starting to do that as soon as probably this week, and with this video. And what inspired this particular video actually was Calvin Lee's video. I seen where I was scrolling through my homepage and one of his more recent videos came up, and I think it was the one where he was speaking in regards to the authorities. And I thought it was a really good video. I watched the whole thing all the way through. I try to do that now if I am going to watch other people's videos. I try to, do them the service of watching the entire video. That way I don't get nothing misconstrued. I don't misunderstand the point. I see the big picture and what they're trying to say. A lot of times, we watch clips of people videos or, very, brief moments of their live feeds as replaying, and we only get 25% of the picture or 25% of what they're trying to say, and it gets misconstrued, and that can lead to a lot of unnecessary back and forth. So I'm trying to just, move differently. And so basically what Calvin was talking about, just was a lot of people who have came out here and kind of jumped in feet first into having their own authorities, whether they got a PPP loan or, whatever else loans that they may have been able to secure, large sacks of money they've been able to secure, and they've gone and started trucking authorities and, the corners that they were cutting and things like that. And I don't know enough about authorities to speak on that. That's way above my pay grade, way above my level. But what I will say from my perspective in regards to authority is to my lease drivers. Here's and maybe if I break down my way of thinking or some more things will make sense why I do it the way that I do it. In my opinion, and I don't know nothing about nothing, uh, leasing a truck onto a carrier is a lot, and leasing a truck from a carrier that you can then lease onto is, to me, a lot simpler of a process than getting your own authority. When you lease a truck from a carrier and then lease onto them, it's just a lot of times it's just as simple as signing paperwork. Okay? And if you look at the business of it, really a lot of times it's set up to really just be a money grab. A lot of these leasing situations, especially the walkaway leases, are set up so if you choose, man, you can just do it for like a year, 2 years, and walk away. You can make some money, get a taste of, being responsible for a truck or being responsible for how a truck is ran. And if you decide it's not for you or you fail out, it's over with, it's over with. Once it's done, it's done. However it comes to a conclusion, whether it's by your choice or, by, bad choices you made, whatever. But once a lease is done, it's done. Is it? It don't really affect nothing if you quote unquote fail. With an authority or with trying to start an authority, there are a lot of severe consequences for not doing that correctly. You've seen YouTubers get up here and face Fed charges. You've seen YouTubers get up here and just flat out look ridiculous with the cutting of corners that that Calvin spoke on that they have done. And to me, my advice, if you asking, which I'm sure you're not, is that people really need to slow down with this whole authority thing. You know what I mean? I honestly feel like getting your authority is becoming more of a trend than an actual business decision. And that's not to knock anybody who has an authority now or has recently gotten one, but it definitely seems, especially in the last 2 years, that for whatever reason, everybody and their mama just wants to get an authority because everybody else is getting an authority. Why? I have no idea. I don't know what people are selling that is making it so enticing. But I mean, I can tell you from being leased on, because I'm gonna tell you, the truth is the truth. When you are leased on, whether you have a fleet or one truck, whatever, that carrier is really doing everything for you. That's why they taking the 10%, the 15%, 20%, whatever percentage that they take. That's why they're taking that percentage, is because they're doing all of the paperwork. They're doing all of the insurance shit. They doing all of that. They finding the freight. 9 times out of 10, they providing the trailer. If you leased on to them, they providing it. They doing everything. All you have to do. That's why you hear the term, what is it, certified company driver. And when you talk to lease drivers, we don't have an issue with that name. We don't care. We know what it is, man. But guess what? When you look at the amount of money that we are capable of making for doing what some would say is nothing compared to, real owner operators or authorities, how can you beat it? I don't got to stress over this, that, and that, all that extra shit, and I can still make a decent income and take care of my family. Hey, man, I take that all day long. If I'm not 100% in control of every single thing, who the fuck is these days? Because let me tell you something, man. Now, man, I ain't gonna get that deep with it, but people not as in control of their situations as they would lead on. You know what I mean? Like, everybody answers to somebody, whether it's their bank, their financial institution, the dealership, the customer, DOT. Everybody answers to somebody. So you can let these cats get up here, or on social media and stick their chests out. Yeah, I got my authority and this and that, and it's the greatest thing in the world. But when shit hit the fan, all that air go out that chest, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Guys be out here looking real bad. It's a lot of guys who, have let their authorities expire, who have left their authority to go work for other people's authority, who have done all kinds of things because their shit has just not worked out, man. And it's nothing wrong with it. But again, I just really want people to understand, man, getting your authority is not one of them things that you just wake up on a Wednesday and say, I'm going to go get my authority. I do not believe that. Which is why I've always said it's levels to this. And I always said leasing a truck is not on the same level as getting an authority. It's just not. Leasing a truck at this point, in my opinion, is easy. It's almost guaranteed money at this point. The money that you make might not be as much, of course, as the traditional ways in doing it, but you're still going to make money. You're not gonna like not make no money. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, the guy who goes another route may make 35, or let's say 4,500 that week. You may make 3,500 because your truck payment is more. But it's not a super drastic difference to where you shouldn't even consider it. You know what I mean? Leasing is easy to me. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I don't think leasing, is that difficult for the right person. Because it all comes down to money management. And that's the real issue that we, continuously avoid when it comes to trucking and all these different decisions that we end up making as business owners slash truck driver. It's all money management. It really don't matter what the fuck you do. If you know how to manage your money, you're going to find success. If you consistent and manage your money, you'll pretty much be okay. But if you can't, manage money, and your credit is bad, you couldn't get a credit card at Chuck E. Cheese, and you want to run out here and be a lease op, cool, go get in the truck. But if you're not managing your money consistently, and it's a year later, and you didn't supposedly made all this money, but you really ain't made it because you spent it as it was coming in, it don't matter what kind of lanes you got or truck you got or whatever. You're doomed. You're ticking time bomb. Tick, 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 tick. Because it's coming. Oh, you bet your bottom dollar on that one. As much as you want to bet on sports betting and all these other things that people bet on, I bet you, bro, I'm trying to tell you, man, it's coming. What is it, Jay? It is going to be that defining moment when you realize, are you really capable of maintaining what you're doing, or are you just been lucky this whole time? Have you just taken advantage of a hot market, or are you really capable of maintaining a lease truck or owner operator or authority? That time frame is coming, and you're gonna have to sit down and have honest conversations, because a lot of us are not having honest conversation with ourselves. We're allowing, we sugarcoat shit. Oh, I'll be all right. We be all right. We'll figure it out. Okay. We'll be figuring it out in the po house. Better stop playing, man. Like, for real. This is a great opportunity that we have to make a lot of money compared to, I know from where I'm from, there really ain't no alternatives without no degree or no other type of experience. So, this is I ain't gonna say a once in a lifetime opportunity, but it's a very rare opportunity to make life changing money, to not be rich, but to just be able to live okay. You know what I mean? Like, take care of it, nurture it, learn, get better. Don't just jump in it and then just, you know what I mean? Like, respect it. A lot of guys get out here getting these trucks. They don't respect it. They don't, understand the blessing that has been given to them, the ability to make this type of money, and they take advantage of it. And 3 years later, they working in the warehouse, and they the guys that's taking all day to unload your truck because they mad because they used to be truck drivers. And they hate their lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't end up being that guy, because they out there. Don't be that coulda, woulda, shoulda guy, man. Them some of the most miserable people on the planet. That coulda, woulda, shoulda. Damn, I wish I woulda. You know what I mean? Don't be that guy. I came real close to being that guy. Ooh, I came close. But anyways, I kind of then got off subject, and I'm rambling a little bit. But that's all I really wanted to talk about. Shout out to Calvin Lease. That was a good video. I just want to, respond to it, put my little spin on it. I just want people to be careful out here, man. I don't want people to get in over their head. I want people to take calculated steps. And I want people to be successful in the steps that they take. I don't want people just to be out here talking and saying they're going to do this and do that. I actually want them to do it, but just do it right. That's all I hope. You know what I mean? For our kids. Fuck us. Our kids. You know what I mean? So, but that's all I got as always. Y'all know the vibe. Stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God, family, trucking. And remember, man, everything you want in life is on the other side of sacrifice. I'll check y'all next video.